Okay, so this is a problem which is called as hand of straights. So in this, what are we trying to do is, if Alice has some number of cards and she wants to, hmm, let me just do word wrap. Okay, she wants to arrange the cards into groups so that each group is of group size, and consists of group size consecutive cards. Given an integer array where hand of I is the value written on the ith card, and an integer group size returns true if she can arrange the cards or false otherwise. We are basically trying to, like tell it is whether it is like a straight hand true or straight hand false. Now, if this is the case and the group size is 3, these can be arranged as 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, and 6, 7, 8. So it is true. Here, with a group size of 4, we cannot arrange. So that's why it cannot be arranged into groups of 4. So this one will be false. Now, for this, I will be using something which was called as the default dictionary. So for that, from collections, import default dictionary. Okay. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to arrange this hand into ascending order, and n will be equal to length of hand. Now we are going to find out the frequency. So frequency, it is basically a default dictionary of int. So that means for each element in hand, for I in hand, we are going to count the number of elements for each of the elements. So this is frequency of I plus 1. But because the default one is 0, we cannot use this. Instead of this, we are going to use get of I comma 0 when it is a none. Otherwise, we are just going to add 1. So with this, what we get is we will be getting a dictionary. Okay, and this dictionary will basically have this kind of, if we are taking the example of 4, 1, 6, 1, 7, 1, and 8, 1. So this kind of, like the dictionary will be arranged. Now for I in range of the length of hand, which is basically the number of elements. Now if frequency of hand of I is not equal to 0, then only we are going to proceed into this. Here we are basically comparing the frequency. So if this is not equal to 0, then only we are going to proceed. In this, we are going to proceed to range of hand of I, comma hand of I plus group size. Now, during this, if frequency of hand of frequency of j, if it is equal to 0, then we return it as false. Otherwise, frequency minus 1. Now, if for all the elements we are able to find it is true, then we are going to return it as true.